This is what he's done to me. What do you want me to do? Call my phone. I'm here for you.
Who the fuck is the nigga? You done lost your
From a woman arrested for refusing to leave the airport, to an alcoholic apprehended after losing consciousness at the airport, and an airport thief caught lying. When people think the rules don't apply to them, the police have a funny way of proving otherwise.
And I'm 65 years old. I got more rights than you.
On the 30th of April 2021, police stopped suspect Jody at the airport for disorderly conduct. She repeatedly gave a false name, refused to put out her cigarette, and was warned that she would be arrested.
Hey, give me your name, date of birth, all that good
You're
stuff.
Mary Dyke. I already know you.
Okay, then give me your
You used to
real
have
name.
blonde hair and you were skinnier. Now
Give
you're
me
fat.
your name and date of birth. Now, spell your first name. And don't put that on. And your last name. Your date of birth.
10.
Are you lying to me? Because something doesn't look right here.
It's been a while since you've been
What's
here
your
with
social? What's your social? What is your social?
Why do I gotta give it to you?
We can take it for disorderly conduct and we can do it for trespass too.
Who's seen her throw the car? Michelle?
Put that out. I told you not to put that on. Put that out. This is not a smoking area. Put that out.
Jody claimed she was there for her boyfriend and insisted she was disabled to avoid responsibility. She flatly refused to carry her luggage, repeatedly shouted about her rights as a 65-year-old, and openly challenged the officers.
You can leave the chair right there.
No, I have to put my bags on it.
There's
Who's
nothing,
gonna carry them? Are you gonna
there's
carry
nothing
them?
wrong with you. Take your bags.
No, I am handicapped. I have titanium in my left leg, and I'm 65 years old. And if you're gonna press me on this one, I am gonna arrest you. Civil disobedience.
Oh my word, Jody. Pick your stuff up and go. If you were disabled, you wouldn't be hanging around the airport.
My leg is full of titanium.
And you're wearing heels. Go ahead.
Yes.
Pick up your stuff. Let's walk.
I'm not carrying it. It's heavy. You want to carry it for me?
Pick your bags up.
No, I can't carry it. My leg is disabled. I'm disabled. And I'm 65 years old. I got more rights than you.
Pick your bags up. Let's go. And lower your voice.
You know.
Bad weather and Jody's refusal to cooperate forced officers to escalate from a warning to a physical escort.
Okay.
It'll be garbage. That's all.
You guys can take care of that. You can call somebody to take care of that. Yep, unattended bag.
I have a single 12 for one zone. Going to be for Indian Street, Saddle Club Road, North Callers advising juvenile throwing items at passenger vehicles.
Let me.
Jacket. I need my jacket.
Oh, you said you didn't want it. Now you want the jacket.
That's garbage now.
You want a 20-minute time limit?
Is your camera on? I'll put mine on for this.
Mine keeps dying.
I'll put it on. Do you have gloves? Yeah, let's just get out of the rain. Williams is standing here getting wet. This way we're out of the way here and she can sit in the car and you don't get wet. Alright.
Alright, Miss Jody. You're gonna go have a seat in the car.
Signal 18.
Say what?
Signal 18.
Well, how's it at 18?
I mean, 19.
19.
Gotta put
I'm like, okay.
No, I wish it was.
Well, I can't get out of the car with the cuffs on. I got bad legs.
Police ordered Jody to drop her belongings before placing her in handcuffs. She kept rambling non-stop even after being put in the patrol car. What punishment awaits this stubborn woman?
Hurry up so we can get you out of here. That didn't work, will it, Di?
It didn't work? You never took them cameras and tapped it back?
I did, actually. They told me it was fine.
Wow, I can't believe that when they gave me a new one.
Jody. Let's go, Jody. We don't have time for this. Take your head off. Let's go. She's also signaled too.
What's the signal?
Anytime you come, it's going to be a million dollars. So to go down.
Something's wrong. Get away from me.
I'm trying to help you get the hat off so you don't choke.
No, I don't.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
There you go. I can't get in the car with my hands on.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Mary
Major Wolf.
Dyke, I cannot. You already know the routine. Don't lie.
You didn't want to ride with us. You get in one of the cars. I can tell you that right now.
This
Either
is
the
the best
truck
one.
or
George, shut
This
up.
is the biggest one.
I'm talking to you.
Don't have to talk to any of us. Watch your mouth.
Go ahead and have a seat. Someday.
Jody was charged with disorderly conduct and trespass. She could face up to 120 days in jail and fines of up to $1,000 if convicted. On the 30th of November 2024, airport police responded after a female passenger, Rachel, collapsed in the terminal, slurring her speech and appearing completely disoriented. While waiting for paramedics, officers searched for her boarding pass and identification.
Hey guys. How you doing? Good. So, from what I understand, she was sitting right here, fell over, legs went up. She appears to be disoriented. I don't smell any alcohol, but possibility that she's intoxicated. But she doesn't quite know where she's at. She knows her name, but she doesn't exactly. She can't tell me where she's headed to. So,
are these random people?
Yeah, she's traveling by herself.
Okay.
From what I understand.
All right. Thank you.
All right. See you guys.
Something else fell on the ground.
Oh yeah, it was lighter. You
Okay.
feel lighter?
By her foot, yeah.
Okay, so please. You guys know her or?
No, we just saw her on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, felt
We
like
were two strangers. I was going this way, she was coming this way.
Okay, you guys saw her fall? Did you guys
yeah.
see her fall?
Well, after she hit, her
yeah,
legs
we
were
did-
up in the air.
I did
We
not see her falling, actually. And she was on the ground. Her head was on the ground. Oh, you did?
Makes one.
Okay. Well, the medics are pulling up now. Okay.
Her speech isn't, I don't know if it's normal for her, but her speech isn't, I'm sorry, but your speech, you seem like you're slurring. Don't get upset. I'm just trying to tell him so he can help you. Okay? So,
She was oriented 31, I would say. She knows who she is, but she doesn't know where she's at.
Okay.
Or she cannot answer where she's at right now.
You don't know where you were coming from?
I'm so annoying.
Huh?
What's up?
Rachel? Rachel, where are you
Let
from?
everybody help you.
Where are you from? Where are you flying from?
I am just like very upset.
Can you say that again?
You're very upset.
Very upset, okay.
Do you have a plane ticket, maybe?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Can I help you further?
Your phone is in your purse.
And the medics are going to want to see your ID too. Is that okay?
It was out here.
Yeah.
She just put it in.
They're going to need it for her information.
Although officers couldn't smell alcohol, Rachel later admitted she had taken ketamine. Paramedics confirmed she had no head injury. She was simply under the influence of the drug.
Okay.
course. Okay, she drank something. Okay.
Huh?
She said what?
She drank something today.
Oh.
She has some alcohol.
What'd you drink?
Why is it like such a bad thing of me to do? Are you upset about your life?
I don't know what she's saying. She said she drank.
No, yeah, I'm crying.
Are you on any kind of medication? What's your name, Rachel? Are you on any medication or anything? Hi, nice to meet you. Okay, are you on any kind of medication?
I am not.
Okay, so you said you had something to drink today? What you have?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yes, I drink. Yes, I do.
Okay. How long ago?
The medics are going to need to know, we need to know, everybody who's involved needs to know. The medics are here right now. They're
Are
going to
you
talk to you,
fucking
right?
kidding me? Rachel, you
Did she say ketamine?
No, she said she
Kids.
did get the medication.
Can we try to get some answer to that?
Rachel, did you?
Bye, Rachel.
She's okay now.
Here.
I got it. She's fine.
What's going on?
There's a unattended bag down there.
Yeah, we're gonna grab it.
Oh, okay.
No, they said it wasn't. They checked the cameras. It's not hers. Yeah, if y'all are done, y'all are good. With the only reason that they dispatched y'all before us was because they said that she fell and hit her head, and then they dispatched us so she might be intox. So.
Yeah, she doesn't appear to have any kind of trauma to her head.
Yeah, just looking at her, I can tell she's intoxicated.
Right. And that's pretty much the situation.
Yeah, but y'all are good.
Refused by the airline, Rachel faced two stark choices from police. Go to the hospital or go straight to jail. Instead of deciding, she rambled and dodged every chance officers gave her. Will Rachel come to her senses before things get even worse?
So, the question is, do you want to go with us to the hospital or do you want to go with them?
Well, I'm confused of like...
It's either hospital or jail. That's your only two choices. We can't leave you here. So you have hospital, go rest it off, or jail to rest it off, which is not, I don't think you want that.
Okay.
I
You want to listen to me for a second?
Yeah.
Since you are publicly intoxicated at DFW Airport. You've had way too much alcohol to drink. You are not going to be allowed to fly. The airlines will not fly you this way. Because of that fact, you need to be transported to the emergency room to be checked out. If you refuse to go with us, these nice gentlemen right here that are DFW police officers are going to take you up to the jailhouse. You have a choice to make. You either go with them or you go with us. It's a pretty simple choice if you think about it.
You know what? I have a lot of simple choice because, like, I love you guys so much. I really do.
Okay, jail or emergency room?
I love you.
Jail or emergency room? Jail or emergency room? Give me an answer right now. Because if you don't answer, you're going with them. It's pretty simple.
Can you tell me where you're at right now?
Come on.
I kind of can, and like it kind of hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it does make me upset.
Hey, Rachel, is this your stuff?
Nothing. Rachel, real quick, is this your bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
From there.
Do you want to go to the hospital or you want to go to jail? What do you want to do?
What?
Hospital, jail.
Why?
No, that's
the choice you have.
right now.
Yeah, no, we were saying we were talking.
Okay, well, this is what we're saying now.
We
Hospital
were not-
or jail. That's it. Because you can't be left alone. You're too drunk and you're intoxicated in public, okay? So those are your options. We
and it was like...
can't sit here all day with you.
Rachel repeatedly refused to comply with police commands, leading to her being handcuffed and arrested. She also refused to get onto the stretcher. As officers restrained her, she repeatedly kicked, cursed at paramedics, and verbally abused the responding police officers.
Okay. Hold on real quick.
Scoot all the way back. All the way back. Scoot all the way back. Thank you. Elevators.
Thank you, guys. Stop.
Dude, get off of
Stop.
me. Honestly, you are hurting me.
I'm hurting you?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
You're so welcome. Anything I can do to oblige you?
It really hurts.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
I hate to hear that.
If you do that to me,
Oh, hang out right here. Hang out.
We're not going anywhere. Just sit back, relax.
Put your shoe on. Put your feet back on here, please.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Put your feet back on here. Put your foot, other foot, right foot.
On the rail. There you go. Sit down.
Come on, dude.
Stop.
Stop.
Sit here. Hang out.
Yeah.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop. Are you fucking kidding me?
Put your foot back on here, please.
Rachel kept throwing tantrums and mocking the officers before being escorted into the patrol car. Her disastrous airport meltdown ended with a trip straight to jail, where she faced multiple serious charges. Rachel was arrested for public intoxication. If convicted, she could misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500 under Texas law.
That's what it's done to me. What do you want me to do? Come my fault and I'm here for you.
Karen lost control on the plane, harmed herself, and constantly caused trouble for others.
Watch when I get the bus out of here. Watch when I get it. Do not camera me. You take it. Excuse me, he's photoing me. He's fine.
I'm not doing anything on that. I'm not doing anything.
Watch, it's all of you, Kathleen. Charlotte Coyle. Whatever you are.
After being alerted by security personnel, she was removed from the aircraft.
You are fucking stupid. You need to be locked the fuck up. I hope they lock your motherfucking ass up.
A black woman became angry with a white woman sitting next to her and allegedly called a black male flight crew member racist.
I'm a fucking stupid cunt.
I'm a cunt?
Yeah, you're a cunt.
I'm a cunt.
The conflict ended with both women being removed from the plane and arrested.
Don't touch me now. Don't fucking touch me.
Looking at making a diversion zone. We're on safety, I would recommend you go back to your seats. Remain quiet. And respect the passengers.
Karen was severely intoxicated and verbally abused passengers despite attempts by flight attendants to calm her down. The flight was delayed for over an hour before it could take off after she was apprehended. On the 14th of June 2024, airport police questioned Emily, a suspected shoplifter who had just been hiding in a restroom. Emily claimed she had been at the airport for 2 consecutive days because she was waiting to buy a plane ticket.
You would speak up, please.
I was stalling. I kept walking around in circles at the bookstand.
You were stung?
Kind of like stalling, like just walking around because the lady kept following me. She kept saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Can you run her, please?
And every 5 minutes she asked me what was wrong. So I said, "I'm trying to buy something." So she said, "Well, you need to, what are you doing here?" And so I just stood there, and it was like she just wanted to make sure I didn't steal, or she just kept watching. So the last thing I did, she was like, "You have a soda for your hoodie," and I went like this. I said, "Damn."
She said you took something and ran to the bathroom. You wouldn't stop when she asked you to stop.
Well, I cursed her out because
Well, I mean, do you understand from her perspective how she believes you took something and then ran off from her when she asked you to stop? You didn't stop, and then you basically took the better part of 15 minutes in the bathroom.
Well, I was like my hair because I was upset. We had an argument, sir. So I came in the bathroom.
Okay, and apparently are you heading somewhere right now, or are you homeless?
United.
You have a ticket?
No, that's what I came to get.
Okay, because you were here yesterday apparently as well. You were seen here yesterday. So are you homeless then?
No.
So why are you just hanging out at the airport? This is not a hotel.
I'm not, sir.
Okay, so you can't just hang out at the airport.
Emily's story falls apart as she claims she missed her flight, yet has no ticket or confirmation email to prove it because her phone was dead. With no money and one lie after another, what confession will finally expose the truth?
Mention of that now. You initially said you're going to get a ticket. Don't have the funds to do it. What's going on here?
So
Be honest.
I can show them my ID. I don't have to print out from that they gave me. I don't have to pay the ticket, but all they have to do is just pull it up and I purchased it. They can pull it up.
What airline did you purchase it from?
United, sir.
So you purchased a ticket through United.
I can't.
Where were you going on United?
Philadelphia.
And when were you supposed to leave?
I was supposed to leave yesterday.
What time?
Because 11:08 is 11:05.
What caused you to miss the flight if you were here?
I missed the flight. I was late. With that being said, but they said that they
when did you miss your flight, ma'am?
Yesterday. It was 11:05.
Yesterday. Okay. And you were not in the airport yesterday at 11:05?
I was here since yesterday, but he said, I know it's not a hotel, but it was like I just kind of just stayed here until I could.
But you were here and you missed your flight?
Yeah.
And then after you missed your flight, you did not go to the counter to make arrangements for your flight to be?
There was no more flights for the day, so I figured I would just wait.
There were no more flights to Philadelphia left with United?
Yes.
What did he tell you?
Well, I have an email and it has the price and everything that it costs. So they told me just to leave and not to try to get another flight once you miss your flight.
Where's this email? You have it on your phone?
I don't. That's why I came.
So how do you know you have an email if you don't have access to email?
Once you purchase a ticket, sir, they just send you an email.
Well, so you're assuming that you don't know that because you don't have access to email.
No.
So you lied about you saw the email.
Emily was found without any money and was unable to purchase a ticket. Since she had a prior record, officers issued her a warning and ordered her to leave the airport immediately. She showed remorse and cooperated, leaving without further incident.
Just be honest with me, and I'll work with you. But if I go down to United Healthcare and they say you don't have a ticket, never had a ticket, what do you think I'm going to do at that point in time?
Be upset.
Huh?
Be upset.
Because right now nothing you're saying is adding up.
Well, I do have a ticket, and I don't want to get in any trouble.
You don't have it. You have no proof of this ticket. You haven't purchased a ticket. You wasted all day yesterday not getting a ticket.
But I don't have any money. I just have to.
So how do you get a ticket today?
I want to see if I can get another flight.
But you don't have funds for a ticket.
But if you cancel a flight, you can just get a refund.
You didn't cancel the flight. You said you missed the flight.
So what happens when you miss the flight?
Huh?
What happens when you miss the flight?
You missed the flight. You got to pay a fee to rebook your flight.
Are we okay?
Yes. Yes, you can go around, please. When's the last time you were arrested? A week, a month, a year, what? Here in Orlando? For what? I can't remember what I was arrested for. One of the most traumatic days in most people's lives. You can't remember. When you shoplift, and then you run in the bathroom, and then you come up with a story about how you were going to stay here, you didn't rebook a flight, and everything you're saying is not checking out. Well, the bottom line is they're going to trespass you from the airport. You have to leave the airport. Wait 1 second. We'll give you the paperwork in just a second, okay? You have family in Orlando? You're going to have to take Uber, get a bus. Do you need a bus pass to get out of here? Because I'll take you down to the bus, put you on the links, and get you out of here. But you're going to have to leave the airport. Because what your story is bogus.
All right, here's your trespass, ma'am. Please vacate the premises.
Okay, I'm sorry for all the trouble.
You need to go over the A side.
Police warned Emily not to return to the airport, only to discover she had already been banned from the property. She was immediately placed in handcuffs and arrested. What sentence could she face?
Go with you. Let's go.
Ma'am, you have to be aware. You're on trespass warning. You're not supposed to come back to the airport. You're not supposed to be seen here. If you have official business, if you have to fly out of here, you have to call the airport and let them know. If you are seen on property again, you are subject to being arrested, okay?
All right, I don't want to cause any trouble.
Okay.
Let's go that way, across the way. We're going to go down the first floor. Ma'am, this way. See the big red A? You need to go underneath there. So how many times have you trespassed from here before?
Just once.
So you have been trespassed from here before. And when was that?
This is my first time.
Sure about that now?
The only other time was when I got here.
When you got
This
here.
is my second time.
So this is the second time you've been trespassed.
The second time here, sir.
My favorite. Let all this stuff go.
Okay.
So, let it go.
Oh, my ID's here. Can I put this in here, please?
Put it down.
Okay, right.
You've already been trespassed before. So this is now being arrested for trespass after warning.
But I have a ticket.
What's that?
But they said I could come back once I have a flight.
When did they say you could come back?
Once I have a flight, sir.
Did you coordinate with the?
You never let me go back up there to coordinate. You just told me to leave.
No. This is not.
I'm only allowed to come back.
The money's still in there, see?
I'm only allowed to come back if I have a flight. That's what they said, sir. So I have a flight.
Did you coordinate?
I just tried to. You just told me that I had to leave.
Yeah, but this isn't the first time you've been trespassed, so ma'am.
But I'm allowed to come back once I have a flight, sir. You're not allowed
Yes, and they also told you specifically on camera that you had to coordinate with the airport.
Well, like you said, don't tell me I do my job, please.
Okay, thank you, sir.
This was not your first warning.
But I'm supposed to come back and take a flight home, sir.
You did not coordinate with the airport to allow you back on property.
I just tried. I was going to United.
No, you didn't. You went and shoplifted. You've been here on property by your own admission for over 36 hours, and you never coordinated with the airport to come back on property. You have to coordinate before you get here.
But I had a flight yesterday, sir.
That doesn't mean you have permission to come back on property. You did not coordinate with GOA to come back on property.
Right? Just right before I put you in. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna switch it, okay? You say you don't have anything in your pocket? It's with the back of my hand. I'm just gonna go right now to your house.
Emily was charged with trespassing. If convicted, she could face up to 1 year in jail.
Put your fucking phone down.
The man became enraged simply because his wife was talking to another man. The flight attendant calmed him down, but his behavior of throwing things at other people led to the couple being removed from the plane.
I'm just protecting myself from this nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker. Nut job. You're running your fucking mouth, motherfucker. $1 for a slice.
Alright, guys.
Put your fucking phone down, you douchebag. Are you like 80? You still fucking filming people? Don't make me throw my food at you. Just make a fucking point. Fuck. You guys. Put your fucking phone down.
What started as a casual argument between two men, which could have been resolved calmly, escalated into a fight, resulting in both being banned from flying.
Let go!
Karen attempted to storm the boarding gate and cause a disturbance at the ticket counter, but was apprehended by airport security and deported. She also received a permanent flight ban from Delta Airlines.
You're wrong.
Words were exchanged like I said.
Between who?
Me and her. She got very angry when I said, yeah. She started grabbing my hair. Okay. She has a history of putting her hands.
On the 14th of May 2025, a family vacation turned into chaos in an airport parking lot when police responded to a fight involving suspect Crystal. Her son accused her of pulling his hair, and officers learned she had a history of domestic violence.
Where's your party? Down there? Is this it or is it down there? That way you can not be. You can just talk to me.
My children.
Go ahead. Check on the kids.
My children are in the car. I don't want them going with them.
You don't want them going with them?
No.
Who are these people?
Me. The
don't
children.
Stand over here so you don't get hurt.
It's the children's father.
Okay.
We're supposed to be going on a trip. On a trip.
Where are you headed?
I don't know. At my bed.
You're not together anymore?
No.
Okay.
So we're going.
All right. So what happened?
Words were exchanged like I said.
Between who?
Me and her. She got very angry when I said, yeah. She started grabbing my hair. Okay. She has a history of putting her hands on me. Okay. But she just grabbed my hair. She wouldn't let me go. Everybody came around. Once people started coming, she took her hands off me, but then she tried to leave with my siblings. Okay. When she is, you know what I'm saying, when she has very high energy and high emotions, she wants to, get as much control of the situation as possible. So usually she does that by gathering around the kids.
So let's back this up a little bit. So altercation, words were exchanged. Why? What happened before that? Back up.
I don't know. Tensions have been high the whole time we came here on the trip. You know how people be on trips.
Okay, so are y'all coming in or going out?
We're leaving here. We just got here. We're leaving.
So you just flew in from where?
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island? Okay. What's the mistake?
Crystal repeatedly insists that she was the victim, claiming her 21-year-old son attacked her and forced her to scream for help. But is this the desperate plea of a terrified mother, or a lie to avoid responsibility?
You don't want the kids to go with him.
Okay.
You're supposed to be going where?
My children, he said to me that they're going to surprise their mother, so he want my children to come with me. I said, I cannot let my children come with you without me being there.
Right.
So I came with them on the trip.
Okay.
When I came with them on the trip, the boy just started giving me such an attitude.
Who is?
My older son.
Okay. Your older son's giving you attitude?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my older son and I have had altercation before, and he jumped on me. So the place we're going, and the way he is, I didn't want him to jump on me. So
is his dad here too, or just your?
Yeah, his dad right there.
Okay. Driving?
His dad always take his side.
Okay.
Of the story. So we're in the car just now. My baggage it left. It was late because we missed the flight. Okay. For the same behavior business, he started it this morning.
How old's your son? Oldest?
My son is 21. Yeah. So with the same behavior business, I said I wasn't going. I changed my mind the season. And then my mother begged me. My mother said, go with them. But the only reason why I came here because the children.
The little ones?
Yes.
So who's in the front right seat? In the passenger seat? In the front passenger seat? Who's that?
The front passenger seat.
Was that your oldest?
Yes, he the one.
And then their dad is drunk.
Yes, the father is driving.
And is that your ex-boyfriend or husband?
Yeah.
But is he the children's father?
Yeah.
Okay, so the little one too?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's in the argument? You and your oldest?
Yeah, it me and the oldest. We're not in no argument, but he just getting mad and irritated with me. And when he get mad and irritated with me, he starts to be combative. But good thing he was in the front and I was in the back. Today, I was in the back. He did it before, and he physically appeared towards me, but he wasn't. He was in the front. So this time around, he couldn't do anything. So when I noticed that he hit me, you know what I did? The first thing I did was to restrain him, so he don't come to me and do that. So we both will get in trouble. Because
did anyone hurt the little kids?
No, the little children.
They were in the car.
They were in the car.
Anybody hurting them?
No, nobody hurting them.
Okay.
So because of that, I tried to hold him down, but I said I don't want to go, so we don't get into big Right. And we don't get into problem because I have to hold him so he don't come towards me. So I was yelling for all the people to come and help me. And I held him. He was sitting in the seat, thank God. He was not in back of me the last time. He brought it all my thing last time, so I was scared.
Does he live with you?
No, he lived with his father.
When was the last time he put his hands on you?
But I was in the front and he was
Where is home?
In the back. If we're coming from Providence, I was in the back. And he was in the front. This time around, that's what in the car. The same thing in the car. But I was in the front, and he was in the
home?
In the back. If we're coming from Providence, I was in the back, and he was in the front. This time around, that's what blessed me.
Yeah.
So when he hit me, I told him to restrain his hair. So he couldn't move at all. But I was yelling for everybody to come and help me. They refused. The people just coming here. So I said,
when you decided not to go, were you trying to get the little kids out of the car?
Yeah, but they don't want me to carry. They won't carry my children. And that's why I'll call the police so I can get my children out and they can go.
As the truth unfolds, the father and son accuse Crystal of flying into a rage and grabbing the child's hair over a delayed suitcase. Crystal, however, claims she left because she was about to miss her flight.
I'm scared. You mind if I talk to you? I'm trying to get all the sides, okay? I'm gonna get your father, right? He's over here. Just get you away from me so I can talk to you, figure out everything going on. So I got his side of it. They're getting her side, okay? So what happened today?
So it was a little family argument, I guess, and we're going. The mom was like telling him to shut up. He's telling the mom to shut up.
Okay, so verbal going back and forth.
Verbal comment back, and then she's like, you know what? Nobody's coming to the trip, so she's pulling the he's pulling his hair, and then she's trying to pull him to get out of the car, and I'm telling her to stop. So then everybody's recording. I'm saying, stop, stop, stop. She said, no, they're not going. They're not going. And I said, just take an Uber to the house. Okay. Because she could just took an Uber, and then we would have went. You know.
Okay. So where does it all come from? I'm trying to get an understanding of everything he said. That I guess she's done this before in a sense?
Yes, she gets like
aggressive for a reason. Has she been drinking?
No.
It's just her as a personality?
It's just her as a personality, yeah.
Okay. Did he...
He did not. So what happened, she's pulling it here, so he's trying to like stop and trying to intervene. Everybody's recording.
Okay. All right, anything else you want to add?
So everything was fine. She has a bag that's coming at 8 o'clock. So he said, no, Mom, we can't, we have to go. So then she, no, I need my bag. So that's kind of like where it stems from.
She's trying to stay for her bag, he's trying to go for the surprise.
We are all trying to go.
For the surprise
yes.
purposes. Okay.
That's like the main thing. And then her thing is like, if I'm not going, they're not going. So she's trying to use that to hurt everybody.
Okay. All right. You can stop here.
Police quietly coordinated with the father to get the children out safely before moving in to arrest Crystal. Crystal continued blaming her defiant son for snatching her phone.
Out of the car, what's the plan? What are you going to do?
Oh, the plan is I'm going to go wait for my suitcase, my luggage, and I will call my mother, and my mother will help me.
Go back home?
No. My mother will talk to me.
And do what? What will you end up doing with you and the kids?
I will probably see if my mother can talk to me and tell me to go there with them. Or calm down.
Will you Uber or will you rent a car or will
no,
you?
No, but for now, since we're wasting a lot of time, I can just go with them.
If you go with them, you guys are gonna get in a.
No, I'm not gonna get in a with them.
Lack, both. Stop her.
I want her to
stop her.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I want us all to just resolve it.
Right now, we gotta get all the details.
Yeah, well.
We're gonna talk.
Well, stay with you.
It's not that. We gotta give us a moment now, man. We gotta
stand over here. Stand over here. Understand. Just stand over here.
The guy would have to take you back. He's going to do a witness, like a statement.
Which one?
And do the checklist.
Which one?
The son.
Okay. So, I mean, I agree.
Yeah. So, I was asking, like...
I mean, we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
The story, he's even said the story. Okay. So I have the son's information, we'll get his information. I have the father's.
Yo, can you come with us real quick? Yeah.
In and out.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
We just gotta get all the information, okay?
So I told your dad the same stuff. Right? This is where I need you to be cool, right?
Yeah.
You're not in trouble.
Uh-huh. Did you get his ID and stuff?
I haven't.
Okay. They got all the information.
Okay.
What your dad's doing right now is driving your brother and sister away from the scene, right? Your mom's gonna go to jail. Oh, let's be cool.
Okay.
We don't want to do this in front of the kids.
Okay.
What I need from you, bro, I need you to come back with us. You're not in trouble. I need you to do a statement of what happened.
I have an option if I don't want to do it, though,
You can
right?
do a verbal statement. But it's better for court if you do a written one. We also have to do this checklist with you where we ask you questions, just basic yes or no questions.
This is your mom, Mr. Bentham. Yeah, when you talked to me, you said that she has a, and even your father said the same thing.
Yeah, your dad don't want to do one.
It's her personality.
You're saying you don't want to do one. In the end, it's fine. We got you on camera. It's
really
verbal.
It's not that you're making a decision. The decision is made off of all the calls that we got.
Yeah.
And what you said. And what she said.
Yeah.
The decision is made. It's not like you're choosing to get her in trouble.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? Now,
It's
what
out of
you
our hands.
have told me is this is her personality. This is how she is. Even your father said, hey, she's like this sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? Which is not cool.
Yeah, so we'd appreciate that. If you could come with us and just do this crap, it shouldn't take more than 20 to 30 minutes. I asked your dad if he'd be willing to like loop back and pick you up. He didn't say anything.
I know he's trying to get to the point.
I'd rather him.
Yeah, they're trying to get to the surprise.
Okay, so
well, it's an Airbnb, but I'd rather them get to the Airbnb and I'll just come by later.
Okay.
She tried to justify herself by showing officers her injured nails, but she was still handcuffed, arrested, and placed in the patrol car.
I spoke with Dad, I spoke with the son. You're the last person I need to talk to.
All right.
Now, I just need to read you this. This does not mean you're in trouble, okay?
Oh, all right.
I'm just going to read you this. So, I talked to the son, I talked to the father.
Uh-huh.
Now I got to talk to you.
All right.
So, what happened?
All right, so we came to the trip to Florida here. So we came now on the trip. My oldest son, he was trying to be in his attitude to me. So I told him I was leaving. So I left. And my mother talked to me, and we all talked to me, and everybody calmed down. Because when people talk to us, we calm down. So we came down. So we were walking, he snatched the phone from me, like just take the phone from me, right? And then he was aggravated in the car, like aggravated. Like he was like compatible. I know when he be aggravated like that, because he did the same thing to me before, and I had to go to the hospital, all this thing. But that's a couple of months ago. I forget it, no problem. He wasn't very bad to me. He can calm himself down. He can do everything. So when in the car, he did like this to me. So he was coming to me. So you know what I did? Hey. That's why you see I have nails. So I told him, I said, Sean, stay there. He kept like that's how I scratched it. I got a nail set. I said, Sean, stay. Hold up. Let me get help.
Can I take a picture of your nails? Go like this for me.
Yeah.
That's how he got the. Because you have nails.
Yeah, I have nails, right?
Which one is it?
I don't know which this and the nails. So I said to him, yeah.
Go like that.
Yeah. So I said to him, Sean, stop.
Here, keep them still.
Sorry. So I said, Sean, stop. You know?
All right, flip them real quick.
Yeah, so I get the nails right here, you see? So I said,
Keep them still, keep them still.
They said they cannot take me to get my baggage. And they said to me that the baggage, they will have to go 45 minutes and then come back. So I said, no, let me just take the children with me.
I tried it.
And then they don't want me to take the children with me. So that's how come I just calm him down, you know, so he can, I just calm him down so the whole situation can be calm.
Yeah. Okay, so listen.
Yeah.
What I need you to do is I need you to turn around real quick and just be cool. Put your hands behind your back. We appreciate you being cool.
Okay. Can I get my thank you?
We'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get everything for you.
All right, let's find you a place to sit.
I can't swallow.
You don't need to swallow,
I'm
honey.
dizzy.
Okay, we're gonna have you sit down.
As soon as she was placed in the patrol car, Crystal suddenly claimed she was struggling to breathe and couldn't swallow, forcing paramedics to step in. But will her medical emergency help her escape justice? Crystal was arrested and charged with domestic battery, resisting an officer, and disorderly conduct. If convicted, she could face up to 1 year in jail.
Oh, the coffee, the one. The glasses, the coffee, the one. Oh, let's go. He's getting clocked off. Oh, he's getting himself.
2 men were removed from a plane for violating regulations, but then became enraged and assaulted someone. Awaiting them at the airport was their escort to prison.
Oh, it's up. Oh, it's going.
Son of a bitch! You wanted the video! You wanted the video!
Shut the fuck up! Yeah, you better believe it. I wear the fucking nuts, nigga, in front of public. You wanna fucking try to look at other women, niggas, now fuck?
A frail, insecure, and toxic woman verbally abused, cursed at, and physically assaulted a man on a plane. She refused to heed security personnel and was removed from the aircraft along with the airline's flight ban.
I'm gonna get my purse. Fuck you, Memo! Man. Yeah, I'm going over there. You're gonna be charged with assault. Fine, whatever. Oh yeah, Memo?
You guys fucking suck! My parents are worth fucking $2 million goddamn dollars. And you know what?
The drunk man cursed at security personnel despite their attempts to calm him down, but his temper flared up when he tried to hit them. He was tied to his seat until the flight landed and will be taken straight to jail.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is a good point.
Ladies and gentlemen, just make sure your seatbelts are fastened. We are landing.
Go ahead, say it again.
Everyone needs to stay seated.
You know what?
Okay, okay, you just called her a nigger.
100%. Put your hands on me. I will not.
No,
Listen, I will not.
The racist woman harassed and threatened other passengers with racist remarks. And naturally, she did not deserve to be on the plane and was sued by the airline for harassment.
Hey folks, the flight deck, quick update here. We gotta return to the gate real quick to take care of a situation. Hopefully we get you guys this airplane back turned around and off to LA. But sorry about the delay. We have to take care of this. Thank you.
On the 9th of November 2024, police responded to a family disturbance at Orlando Airport. Suspect George repeatedly claimed he acted in self-defense after having a soft drink thrown in his face, but he was the one who slapped a family member.
So who's hit somebody? Who's about it? The one on the phone? Yes. Is she a passenger? She's a passenger. All right. Hold on a minute. Sir, can I see your ID? Can you tell me what happened, sir?
Me and my sister was arguing. My daughter butt biddled it. She got loud with me, I got loud with her.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter. Okay. That's my sister. She threw something at me, and I start swinging and with to protect myself because she swung. She said, shoo! Look at the videos.
Okay.
And that's all I gotta say.
Relax. Let me see your ID and your boarding pass.
My boarding pass.
Okay, your ID.
My ID.
All right, just relax and sit down,
No,
okay?
I'm good, sir.
All right.
From what they did, they slammed the shit out of me. But other than that, they was trying to defuse the situation. So I have no.
But no, with this party, with your sister and your daughter.
Well, if you want to say that when she threw the soda all in my eye and all that, if I want to get that off.
Besides throwing the soda, did she do anything else?
Yeah, she's swollen. She's scratching. It's swollen all up in here. It's swollen. This is burning. You probably can't see it because it's burning.
What was the whole argument about? I know you told me. Yeah. Talk to him. Get a statement from him. Yeah, come over here.
Okay. So what? I just got here, so I don't know what happened. What happened?
I told you, man, dude.
Which man? He's taking their testimony.
They all gonna tell you what happened. Me and my sister was arguing.
Okay.
And then my sister, it's a family, it's an inside family issue going on with us.
Okay.
Period.
All right.
Okay. Now, my sister like, hurry up, Jason. I said, Tracy, I'm right here. I'm coming. Let me get my stuff together. Whoa. So we just arguing. My sister's arguing.
Your sister
and being disrespectful, loud. I'm being loud. This and this. You know, it's just boiled, man. It's just that, you know what I mean? I try to walk away. I try to ignore it, but at the same time, as we argue, she went on just.
George described how he was assaulted, said he didn't want to press charges against his daughter, and unexpectedly revealed that he had spent 15 years in prison and was now trying to rebuild his life with a new job.
sister there? The one that the officer's talking to?
No, that's my daughter. That's not my sister. That's my daughter.
That's the one that you had the altercation with, right?
Me and my sister was arguing. Then my daughter jumped in it, calling herself policing my sister, being smart, and I said, mind your business. And
so she threw that there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
She assaulted me, and I protected myself.
What did she hit you with?
She hit me with the top end of the motherfucker. So at the same time, it was all
Where she hit you at? Where she hit you at?
She hit me here and all that and swollen. And then when she did that, I was like, what the?
Okay. All right. And
so whatever happened to her, if whatever happened to her, if I hit her, I was really just like going on like this. It wasn't like lined it all up and all that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It was because it took me off guard. I went off guard. You take me off guard, I'm gonna go off guard. You get what I'm saying?
She caught you unexpected. Okay.
There you go.
You want to press charges?
No, I'm not pressing charges on my daughter.
Okay.
No, she got a daughter. That's my granddaughter right there.
Okay.
The one with the
you don't know.
dark
So
one.
you don't know where she's at now, right? Your sister?
I don't know where she at.
She was
Now,
flying with you
look
guys,
at the
right?
video. Tell them to play the video. You gonna see what happened. Tell them to play the video. Only thing I'm guilty of for being disruptive, because we was arguing. So
how about those guys that were here, the white guys? What happened with those?
Man, they were just listen, man.
They were trying to break you up?
They was breaking us up.
Okay.
Listen. I got no beef with them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, for real, they looked like they was more mad at motherfucking security in here because they ain't coming down.
Where you guys were flying to?
Philadelphia.
Y'all from Philly?
Yeah, we from Philly. We just came off the cruise.
Okay, I got
Look, the shit was going on.
Okay.
Look, it was going on. I stayed away from them on the cruise. They stayed away from me.
George, you got his ID?
Did I give you my ID?
Did
Did you ever give it back?
Okay.
I'm not giving it to you back. I have it.
Okay.
Why I can't get my ID back?
No, he just got to get all
You
the
gonna
stuff.
make me pay for a new ID?
No. He's gonna give it back to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing an investigation right
That's
now.
all. He's getting taken names.
Hey, look.
Until I conduct
I
my
apologize for
investigation.
y'all going through all this, man, from the bottom of my heart,
He's just
man.
taking names.
I couldn't take it because, look, that came out of my ski.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't eat that after she threw that.
No, I got you.
I couldn't eat that.
Come on, have a seat.
Oh, my fault.
No,
But you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And then I'm off guard. So I'm like, what?
How old is this?
We fucked up. My mom is Joe's witness. My sister's Joe's witness. I'm like the black seed. And let me tell you something. I came a long way, brother. I did 15. I've been out of the way for 15 years. Look, do my background on that.
15 for what?
15 for drugs. And listen, I've been home.
George questioned why he had to stay and insisted on going to the hospital for a shoulder x-ray. Moments later, he changed his mind, saying he'd just wrap it himself because he didn't want to miss his flight back to Philadelphia.
15 years. I'm a foreman. I'm a construction. Look, let me show you my own. Ain't no doubt. And what it is, it's like they all draw straws on me. They thought I was gonna come home, act like a monkey, and go back to the jail, play with them guns and all that. Play with them guns. Look, man, I got a fucking job. I'm getting ready. Look, man. Look. No, that's my old shit. I got a job, man, starting Monday. I took my vacation with them for my mom to get memories.
No, I got you.
Look at that. I got a job. I work Monday. My shoulder's a little busted up, but my shoulder a little busted up, but
I'm asking on their behalf.
I think because what they more so did in the tussle and they went on and got me
just want to check
found.
you out. If you want to.
If you'd like to.
Now, what's going on with me, with you guys? Y'all finish your investigation, sir?
Yes, so there's officers that are speaking with other people.
Right.
You're going to be informed as soon as they know. I'm just here hanging out with you.
So they just walk around doing it, but you know they got a security camera. Y'all can't go to security and look at the camera.
I'm just hanging out with you. Are you?
But they leaving, they get to leave, and y'all got me. So they get to leave, and they was in an altercation, and they transgress on me first, and I'm sitting here with you because I'm a man. Okay. I'm just asking a question.
I know, but first
and
of all,
I'm gonna be quiet.
we're gonna take a breath, okay?
Okay.
That's all I'm
How
saying.
do you think you'll feel?
Have you seen me over there once? Not at all, right?
Okay.
Did I get two sides of the story? No, sir.
Oh, come on, ice packet, man. Come on, take me to the hospital. Come on, let's go to the hospital. Let's get some x-rays on this. Y'all ready? We gonna get x-rays on it? Come on, let's go.
Hang on 1 second, brother.
Sorry. They leave and I might as well get my x-rays. Since my shoulder all tweaked out and I can't run home and all that, and they leaving and I gotta be in the back of the bottle, I guess I might as well go ahead and get my x-rays.
Where's the victim? Okay.
So the medical aspect of it, are you not wanting to go now?
I mean, I need to go, but I can deal with it at home because my fight right here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Let me see what they do with the doors. He's saying now that he doesn't want to go and that he wants to take care of the medical stuff at home. Is that something?
I can deal with it at home.
No, I'm letting you know that.
Now, though, if I can't leave now, I mean, what we doing?
But I know, but they have procedures too that they have to fill out. Because you said you want to go to the hospital, we want to make sure you're on. Does that make sense? No, nobody's messing with you, man. We're trying to see because you want to go.
I do, but my flight is out there now, and I want to leave. I can deal with this at home. I can get on my flight, and I can take this ice.
Yes, sir.
The airline's refusal to let George board left him desperate and anxious. While he tried to sign a medical refusal form and explain his family's ill-fated trip, officers quietly gathered enough evidence to prove otherwise.
This ice on me on the plane and deal with it and deal with it and deal
Understood.
with it.
What you had said is that you wanted to go to the hospital.
Yes, because
so we brought out the resources for you. Now, if you're grown, if you don't want to go,
if I can get on my flight, I don't want to go because I can deal with this. I can put this on. I can put this ice on my shoulder.
Understood.
And I can deal with this in the city, Philadelphia.
Okay. If we can get you on the flight, you want the flight. If you don't, are you wanting the hospital at all?
Yeah, because I might as well go if I can't get on the flight. Because if I get on there now, I can get right off. I can get off the flight and go right to the hospital. I'm home in my city, and I'm not held up.
Yes, sir.
I'm running the project. I'm in the union. I'm a working man.
Not even here to judge you, man. If you need medical, we're here for you.
I know. I'm just saying though, but I can calculate better. I gotta calculate though.
Yes, sir.
Meaning, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you got checked out. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, brother, we're all here for you, my friend. I promise
I understand, man, but I'm just saying, man. Sorry. I know I ain't crazy. I know I ain't crazy because I know any of y'all. I don't know.
We can do that.
You know what?
He's gonna check.
If somebody throws something in your face like this, what are you gonna do? Question.
Hey, sir. Sir.
Okay, my voice, my tone. Damn.
You good, man? Just, you know, we'll start.
Reaction is a reaction. No matter what. True. I'm starting to feel it, though.
You're right. So listen, let's not play games.
I'm not playing games.
You're not getting on the plane, so that's out of the question.
So I'm not getting on the plane.
You're not getting on the plane.
So what's next? What's your name?
Officer Gonzalez.
All right, Officer Gonzalez. What's next then?
Gonzalez. George Gonzalez.
Okay. Mr. George, what's next, Mr. George?
Well, you said you were injured. What is his medical condition? He has to sign.
Okay, now how come I can't get on the plane?
Because
the Southwest representatives are not going to let you fly on this flight. They have the right to do that. Whatever incident occurred, whoever was involved.
But they took my money then.
Huh? That's what I talked about rebooking, yeah.
So that's why I was over there talking to them. You'll be rebooked for free. Here's the phone number that you need to call. I have that available.
I have this ID with them. I'll give it to
So
them.
from a medical standpoint, I have the ability to take you to the hospital by ambulance. If you wish to get your shoulder evaluated, because you're not getting on that flight, these paramedics will take you to the hospital. You can get assessed. Call that number and change your flight and catch another flight home.
I need to get on that flight soon.
I wish I had the ability to change anything. I cannot. And the Southwest representatives will not let you fly on that flight.
How far is the hospital? I don't have no car. I got to get back here.
It's about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes.
Y'all going to bring me back here?
No.
See what I'm saying?
Many of the hospitals have.
I don't have no family
vouchers that
down
can
here.
get you-
I'm from Philadelphia.
I understand that. And I'm sorry that anything happened. I have zero control.
See, so
over that.
now,
George asked to be taken to the hospital, and officers told him he had to sign the paperwork. But once evidence showed that he was the one who had aggressively assaulted the other person first, he was placed in handcuffs. George repeatedly insisted he was innocent, demanded to see the video, and refused to accept his arrest.
I can't go to the hospital because I have no back here. That's why I wanted to go ahead home and get right off and went to
go right to the hospital. I don't know this area.
I'm empathetic to you, sir. I have no control over what happened that made them allow.
So I had no choice but to say no and stay here and just hope and pray to God they book me a flight as soon as possible so I can go home.
So I'm going to have you sign a form if you wish, just stating you're not going to go to the hospital by ambulance. I'm going to make a medical report that you injured your left shoulder here at the airport, and that'll be available in 5 days through risk management.
Yes, sir.
Man, please go outside. I gotta walk, man. I just gotta walk.
We're walking. Give me a second. Let them finish up
Just
over
walk
there.
this shit out, man.
Let them
cigarette, man.
Let them finish up, and we'll walk with them.
Can I say something? Can I vent with you, please?
At
Jesus
this
Christ,
tone, of course you can.
I just want to vent. Just listen to it.
But I haven't
Just
moved.
don't even say nothing. Just listen to them and keep it down. I knew it when they first brought it up about the vacation. I knew it in the bottom of my soul. I said, I'm gonna do this vacation because my mom is older and you won't get some pictures. And I kept telling my wife, honey,
Is this your first time in Orlando?
my first cruise.
Oh, cruise.
All right, sir. Right now, after I did my investigation and all that stuff, you're a little more aggressive. Put your hands behind your back, sir. All right, he's cooperating. All right, relax. He's cooperating. Watch your hands so they don't get hurt. You don't get hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Deadlock them.
Hang on, Mr. Woody. I got you.
Okay, my fault. My fault.
Is this yours?
My fault. Yeah, that's when he's getting down.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Listen. You're gonna deal with me. You're dealing with me. All right.
I'm cool. This is
All right.
family man.
Good. Good.
Gonzalez, can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? Did you see the video?
Yeah. No,
Gonzalez, you gotta go look at the video
Listen,
too.
listen.
Gonzalez, don't do me like that.
Listen to me.
Play it fair,
You're not listening.
man.
You're not listening.
Okay.
My partner went, reviewed the videos, and the video is not pointing in the direction where everything happened.
So why you doing me like this, Gonzalez?
Because you're the more aggressive. Unfortunately, some other people sustain injuries. All right? Just somebody grab this.
What do you need?
Come on. Let's take him downstairs. No worries. Okay?
Gonzalez, you gotta get the full video. Gonzalez, don't do me like that.
Okay? Come on. You can bring that down with me.
We're gonna,
Yeah, listen, after the whole said and done, listen, sir, you're talking over me. I try to see, this is because your family, it's kind of domestic. No, not kind of, it is domestic. You were the more aggressive, even though they threw water, and people said that, but you were the more aggressive. And the way they...
On the way to the patrol car, George kept complaining about the handcuffs and worrying about work tomorrow. What sentence awaits this domestic violence suspect? George was arrested and charged with misdemeanor simple battery. If convicted of simple battery, George could have faced up to 1 year in jail, up to 12 months of probation, and a fine of up to $1,000.